Hello, children. Welcome back to English class. Today we shall move on to Unit 4 Prose. The title is 17 Oranges and it was written by Bill Norton. First, we learn something about the author. William John Francis Norton, known as Bill Norton, was born on 12th June 1910 and died in the year of 1992. He was an Irish born British playwright and author. He worked as a weaver, coal bagger, and lorry driver before he started writing. His preferred environment was working class society, which is reflected in much of his work. He wrote many novels, short stories, plays, and children's books. He is best known for the play Alfie. His 1977 children's novel My Pal Spadger is an account of his childhood in 1920s Bolton. Okay, children, just imagine that you are eating something secretly without your parents' permission. Okay? After sometimes you are caught by them. Okay? So, what would be your reaction at that moment? Yes, you're correct. You would be frightened and thinking of what to tell them, or else you would think of how to manage them. Isn't it? Yes. So, how would you manage that situation? Yes, some of you may run quickly from that place when your parents ask you about it, right? Or some of you may tell the truth that you were very hungry or the smell that tempted you would be the reason. Am I right? Yes. Here we have a story 17 oranges. In this story, let's see whether the narrator is able to cleverly manage a tricky situation or not. Okay? Here we have four main characters. They are the narrator, Clem Jones, and two policemen. Okay? First, we see the gist of the prose. The narrator used to work at a shipyard carrying shipments to docks. He had an irresistible love for oranges. He stole them from the boats and ships and chewed them for hours on end. However, once he was caught by security police guard Pongo. Pongo wanted to make his case an example for all the other workers and frighten them of the consequences of dishonesty and stealing. When the police officer locked him in a room and went out for getting another police officer to be a witness, the narrator ate up all the 17 oranges with their seeds and peel and vanished the last of the evidence against him. That was a bitter experience for him. Well, thereafter he was never crazy about oranges. Let's see the story in detail. Children, listen carefully. Meanwhile, I'll ask you a question. Okay? Yes. The narrator was a teenager. He loved oranges. He could eat orange after orange all day and every day. He was working for the Swift Delivery Company and often went in and out of the docks. In fact, he was not a thief. He took things only when he found them, yet it was his habit to steal something whenever he left the docks hidden under his apron. It was a big apron. When there was a banana boat in the docks, he drove his little cart beside it. Sometimes bunches of bananas fell to the ground. Often his friends kicked a bunch to him from the boat and he picked up the bananas and quickly hid them under his apron. He was very much fond of oranges than the bananas. Okay, Where did the narrator work? Children, think once or twice and try to get answer. Once again, I repeat the question. Where did the narrator work? Yes, you are correct. The narrator worked in Swift Delivery Company. Okay? Yes. Okay. What was he fond of? Fond of means liked the most. Okay? So think well and get answer. He was fond of oranges. Okay? Yes. Some people planned a theft very carefully. Clem Jones was one of his friends who was also working in docks. He was one of the careful planners in theft. One day, Clem Jones was carrying a box. Inside the box, there was a cat. When he was carrying, Pongo, the policeman, stopped him and made him to open the box. Clem refused to open it. Okay, who was working with the narrator? Yes, Clem Jones was working with the narrator. Okay, what was the name of the policeman? The name of the policeman was Pongo. Okay, can you get it? Yes. The policeman suspected him and asked him to open the box immediately. When he opened the box, the cat ran to the ship. Clem Jones was chasing the cat, but he was not able to catch it. Clem got angry on the policeman and he was shouting at him angrily. Okay, children, what was Clem Jones carrying in the box? Yes, Clem Jones was carrying a ship's cat in the box. Okay? 2 minutes later, Clem came back with the same box. He was holding the lid down tightly. Pongo laughed and Clem looked at him furiously. Clem looked angry all the way home. But when he reached home, he was very happy. He opened the box in the kitchen and took out a large Dutch cheese. What did Clem Jones carry to the home? Yes, he carried a large Dutch cheese to the home. Okay? Yes. That was Clem's story, but the narrator was not so lucky. Pongo, the policeman, caught him because his apron string broke one day. He noticed that the narrator's trouser pockets were full. He shouted at the narrator and asked him to wait. He made the narrator move the pony and cart to one side. Then the policeman took him into his hut and frisked his pockets. There were 17 oranges. Pongo counted them and placed them carefully on the table. Okay, who did catch the narrator? Pongo, the policeman, caught the narrator. Okay? Yes. How many oranges were there on the table? Totally 17 oranges were there on the table. Clear? Okay. Pongo asked many questions about the oranges which he was taken from the dogs. But the narrator did not give any response to him. He was very frightened, so he kept quiet. He believed that the best plan was to say nothing. When Pongo saw that the narrator was not going to open his mouth, he decided to bring another policeman to be a witness against him. Pongo left the hut and locked the door behind him. The narrator was very much worried. He looked at the walls, at the door, at the 17 oranges, and at the apron with its broken string. The narrator had to do something immediately to save his job and himself from being sent to the jail. What will his father say? What will his father do? He was locked in the hut and the oranges were on the table. Pongo had gone to bring a witness. He was in trouble. He heard his mind asking him to eat all the oranges up with their pips and peels. Eat the evidence. So did the narrator do. He ate all the 17 oranges, their peels and seeds. He took a small knife from pocket and cut the oranges into large pieces. Then swallowed the pieces of orange one after the other. Okay, what did the narrator do with the pips and peels? Think well and try to get answer. Yes, the narrator swallowed the pips and peels. Okay? Yes. There were still 3 oranges on the table when he heard Pongo outside. He stopped. The stomach was nearly full for the narrator. He was lucky, why you know? Because Pongo and the other policeman had seen some carts at the dock gate. They went and talked to the drivers. This gave him a few more minutes. Only 3 left. Suddenly, the door began to open. He swallowed the last piece of the last orange. Pongo and the other policeman walked in. Pongo looked everywhere for the oranges. He looked in the narrator's pockets and in his apron. They could not find any evidence against the narrator. They were very confused because they could get only the smell of the oranges. Finally, Pongo understood what had happened, but it was very difficult to believe. Pongo was not able to send the narrator to the prison as there was no evidence. Pongo became very angry and shouted at the narrator, but the narrator did not say a word. In the end, he had to let him go. For a week, the narrator was running to the toilet all the time. Okay, what did the narrator do to get rid of the evidence? Yes, the narrator ate all the oranges to get rid of the evidence. Clear? Okay. What happened to the narrator's love for oranges after the incident? Think well and try to get answer. Yes, he was never ever crazy for oranges after that incident. Okay? Yes. Let's see few glossaries from the textbook. Docks, shipyard or harbor. Apron, clock. Concealed, hidden. Blabbing, gossiping. Pips, small hard seeds in a fruit. Chunks, thick large pieces of something. Fond of, addicted to. Let's see few key points for understanding. The narrator's job in the docks was unloading the cargo of the ship. He was fond of eating oranges. One day he was caught by a policeman, Pongo. The police officer locked him in his cabin and placed 17 oranges on the table. Then he went to bring another policeman to be a witness against him at the court. The narrator became very frightened and tried to destroy the evidence. So he ate all the 17 oranges with pips and peels. Pongo let him go as there was no evidence. That was a bitter experience for him. Thereafter, he never crazy about oranges. Okay, children, up to this, the prose gets over. Hope you enjoyed. If you have any doubt, you can ping me or else you can call me to clarify all your doubts. And watch this video once or twice for better understanding and do all the given assignments. Okay? Thank you.